Hello and welcome to Lyra Nara. Many of you, even the majority I'm sure, has heard about saffron as a great spice that is used in cooking. But did you know that saffron also offers you many health benefits? Well, if you didn't, then this video is for you, because in this video we're gonna explore together the many health benefits of saffron. So, without any further waste of time, let's dive right in and learn more about the health benefits of this amazing spice. So what is saffron? Saffron is a spice that comes from the flowers of the crocus called Sativus linnae. The crocus grows in the Middle East and parts of Europe. It's most commonly cultivated in Iran, India and Greece. But more recently it has also been cultivated in Spain and even Canada, and they have produced also very good quality saffron. The flowers produce dark red stigmas, also called threads, which are removed carefully by hand and dried. And this is then the saffron spice that we use in cooking. Saffron has also been used for culinary purposes to add color and flavor to foods, but also as a fabric dye and as a perfume ingredient. And like many other herbs and spices, saffron can be prepared also as a tea. Today, saffron still holds a very high value both as a spice for cooking and as an alternative treatment for various health conditions that we're gonna explore in this presentation. Some studies have shown the spice to be effective for a wide variety of uses. Yellow saffron tea, for example, preserves the nutrients found in saffron and offers a lot of benefits. In a clinical trial conducted by the Society for Biomedical Diabetes Research, diabetic subjects who consumed tea made with 3 grams of saffron experienced significant reductions in cholesterol levels. According to another study published by the Neurochemical Research, saffron tea may boost learning capabilities, prevent memory decline, and neurobiochemical alterations induced by aflatoxin B1 in mice. And these findings show that saffron may have beneficial effects on mental health and cognitive function as well. This beverage that you can create, the tea made out of saffron, is also very high in vitamin C, a nutrient that improves, of course, as we all know, immune function and also stimulates collagen production. Careful though, Carthamus tinctorius is also known as saffron, also known as bastard saffron or safflower or American saffron, but those spices are used in adulterating real saffron. They are not the true item. The true saffron is only Crocus sativus. And by the way, the earliest reference to saffron goes back to around 2300 before Christ. And since then, documentation of saffron use over the last 4000 years for at least 90 illnesses has been uncovered. Let's talk about what makes saffron such a great remedy. First and foremost, saffron is very rich in antioxidants such as crocin, quercetin, safranal and camphorol. Those antioxidants help protect your brain cells against oxidative stress. And crocin and quercetin are carotenoid pigments and responsible for the saffron's red color. Safranal gives saffron its distinct taste and aroma. And lastly, camphorol is found in saffron flower petals. And this compound has been linked to many health benefits, such as that it reduces inflammations, it also possesses anti-cancer properties and antidepressant activity. Saffron helps treat symptoms of mild to moderate depression. Saffron's nickname is the sunshine spice due to its distinct color, of course, but also because it helps brighten your mood. Both the saffron petals and thread-like stigma are effective against mild to moderate depressions. Studies have found that taking 30 milligrams of saffron daily was just as effective as fluoxetine, imipramine, and citalopram, which are all conventional treatments for depression with many side effects. Eating and smelling saffron helps also treat PMS symptoms such as irritability, headaches, cravings, pain, and anxiety. In women from 20 to 45 years of age, it has been shown in a study that taking only 30 milligrams of saffron daily was more effective than taking a placebo for treating those PMS symptoms such as irritability, headaches, cravings, and pain. Another study found that simply smelling saffron for 20 minutes helped reduce PMS symptoms like anxiety and lower the levels of the stress hormone cortisol. Saffron has also aphrodisiac properties for both men and women and helps those who take antidepressants. For instance, taking 30 milligrams of saffron daily over 4 weeks significantly improves erectile function over placebo in men with antidepressant-related erectile dysfunction. An analysis of 6 studies also showed that taking saffron significantly improved erectile function, libido, and overall satisfaction, but not semen characteristics. In women with low sexual desire due to antidepressants, 30 milligrams of saffron daily over 4 weeks reduced sex-related pain and increased sexual desire and lubrication compared again to a placebo that was used in the study. Saffron has also been shown to reduce snacking and curb your appetite. In turn, these behaviors may help you lose weight, of course, and in one 8-week study, for example, women who took saffron supplements felt significantly more full, snacked less frequently, and lost significantly more weight than women in the placebo group. In another 8-week study, taking a saffron extract supplement helped significantly reduce appetite, BMI, waist circumference, and total fat mass. And that's not all. Saffron has also been linked to several other potential health benefits, such as improved heart health, lower blood sugar levels, enhanced eyesight, and enhanced memory. Key nutrients in saffron called lutein and zeaxanthin have been shown to improve cognitive performance, neural development, and eye health. They block blue light from reaching the deep layers of the retina, which in turn may help reduce the risk of oxidative damage to your eyes, which is a major contributor to macular degeneration. The spice is also being studied for its role as a protective agent against intoxication, depression, cancer, as well as inflammatory disorders. Saffron boasts over 150 volatile compounds that may inhibit tumor growth and also accelerate healing. Saffronal, quercetin, and crocin are just a few examples of those. Manganese is one of the minerals that are also found in yellow saffron tea. It supports enzyme production and energy metabolism. It also keeps your bones strong and promotes wound healing. Even the slightest deficiency may put you at risk of metabolic disorders, impaired glucose tolerance, and reproductive problems. Saffron was also cited by Edgar Cayce over 250 times in his readings as being beneficial for many health conditions. The major topics under which saffron tea is indexed are psoriasis, lacerations, eliminations, assimilations, and eliminations, incoordination, toxemia, as well as ulcers. And from this list we can see that saffron works on the stomach and intestines and is an aid to those skin ailments of which the cause is a malfunction in the alimentary canal. Some examples are the balance to the stomach and intestines when they are not functioning properly, a reduction of gastric gases, especially of the duodenum from which source most of the gas emanates, calming stomach pains and rectal bleeding, elimination of poisons, healing strep infections that manifest as rheumatism in the joints, treating acute conditions that arise from a cold and congestion in the liver and in the digestive system itself, also healing acute conditions through the lower portion of the duodenum and the gall duct area, calming pains caused by a lack of digestion through the alimentary canal, curing lacerations, ulcers of the duodenal area, and on the underside of the stomach. And teas which appear often in the readings are also watermelon seed tea, mullein tea, chamomile, and ragweed tea in that order, but saffron leads the list by a wide margin. Saffron is also great for your brain. It's a great nootropic. It's great for treating, for example, anxiety and depression. Saffron extracts, the crocin and saffronal in the saffron, inhibit the uptake of dopamine and norepinephrine in the brain, which again helps improve your mood. It's also great for treating Alzheimer's and dementia, because saffron inhibits the deposit of amyloid beta, which is associated with the progression of Alzheimer's disease. Saffron also inhibits the breakdown of acetylcholine, just like the current medication called donepezil that is approved to treat Alzheimer's disease. It's also a great neuroprotectant because the crocin and the saffronal, which are the unique carotenoids in saffron, make it a very potent antioxidant, as we have mentioned already. And that means that it can scavenge free radicals, which in turn reduces inflammation, prevents apoptosis, which is cell death, and protects the brain cells and the mitochondria. As a nootropic, saffron may be also used for depression, postpartum depression, memory improvement, and preventing neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. Saffron boosts brain health and function in several ways, but two in particular stand out. First, saffron boosts your mood. Recent studies suggest that brain-derived neurotrophic factor, also known as BDNF for short, the nerve growth factor, and CAMP response binding protein all play a role in anxiety and depression. And further research shows that saffron has a significant effect on BDNF, NFG, and CAMP levels in your brain, which explains why saffron is so effective in treating teenage anxiety and depression. For example, one study in 2018 had 80 participants aged 12 to 16 with anxiety and depression, and they tried a saffron extract known as Saffron. They took 14 milligrams, and there was, of course, a control group who took a placebo for 8 weeks. And the study concluded that saffron extract was effective in relieving the symptoms of separation anxiety, social phobia, and depression compared to the placebo group. Researchers in the psychology department at Murdoch University in Perth, Australia, also conducted a systematic analysis of every clinical trial they could find for high-quality, randomized, double-blind studies that used saffron, a placebo, and antidepressant medications as controls in humans. And the team concluded that the clinical trials support the use of saffron for the treatment of mild to moderate depression. Saffron is also great for preventing Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's patients are depressed normally, and doctors prescribe, of course, antidepressants, including drugs like sertraline, also known as Zoloft. And these meds don't work for Alzheimer's disease and come with a host of side effects. A double-blind placebo-controlled trial with 46 Alzheimer's patients who received 50 milligrams of saffron twice daily, and a placebo group who received, of course, the placebo for 16 weeks, showed saffron produced a significantly better reduction in behavioral and psychological symptoms than the placebo. The acetylcholinesterase inhibitor donepezil, also known as Aricept, is also prescribed to Alzheimer patients for increasing acetylcholine, which has been found to be low in these patients. A 22-week randomized double-blind trial with 54 Alzheimer's patients was conducted to compare donepezil with saffron. And the patients received either 50 milligrams of saffron twice per day or 5 milligrams of donepezil twice per day for the extent of the trial. This phase 2 study found that saffron extract was as effective as donepezil in the treatment of mild to moderate Alzheimer's, but saffron did not produce the side effect of vomiting. Supplementing with saffron helps you also stop eating junk food, avoid nighttime snacking, and no longer being obsessed with thinking about food all the time. It has also been proven to help with age-related macular degeneration, so your vision may become sharper as well, and you can see a line or two further down the Snellen chart at your next eye exam. Also, glare from headlights during nighttime driving and flicker from computer monitors is no longer a problem. You may also experience an improvement in your mood when you supplement with saffron. You will no longer overreact, and work-related stress will be easier to cope with as you will feel in control again. Many also report an increase in energy and better libido with saffron. Also, feeling tired and emotional will become a thing of the past. You will be back to being a bright, positive, happy person. And it is as good as PROZAC, a double-blind randomized trial with 40 adult outpatients who suffered from major depression was conducted at the University of Tehran. A study compared saffron petals with fluoxetine, better known as PROZAC, for the treatment of depression. And patients were given 50 milligrams of saffron petals in the morning and evening, or 10 milligrams of fluoxetine in the morning and the evening for 8 weeks. And the study concluded that saffron petals were as effective as PROZAC in the treatment of mild to moderate depressions. And the remission rate was 25% in both groups, with no significant differences in the side effects. Alright, and now that you have seen all the health benefits of saffron, you might ask yourself, well, where can I get it and how much should I take? So let's talk about those subjects. Saffron has, of course, a nice subtle taste and aroma which makes it very easy to add to your diet. It pairs well with savory dishes and should be soaked in hot water to give a deeper flavor. Alternatively, you can purchase saffron in supplement form to reap its benefits. The good news is that saffron is generally safe with little to no side effects. In standard cooking amounts, saffron does not appear to cause adverse effects in humans. As a dietary supplement, people can safely take up to 1.5 grams of saffron per day. However, as we have seen from the studies that I've cited you, only 30 milligrams of saffron per day have been shown to be enough to reap the many health benefits this spice offers. On the other hand, high doses of 5 grams or more can have toxic effects. Also, pregnant women should avoid high doses as it may cause miscarriages. And of course, as with any supplement, speak to your doctor before taking saffron in supplement form. Another issue with saffron, especially saffron powder, is that it may be adulterated with other ingredients such as beet, red dyed silk, fibers, turmeric, and paprika. Adulteration cuts cost, of course, for manufacturers because real saffron is very expensive to harvest as it can only be picked by hand. Therefore, it's important to purchase saffron from a reputable brand to ensure you get an authentic product. If the saffron appears too cheap, it's best to avoid it. Most tea recipes call for 3 to 4 strands of saffron. Each gram of this spice has about 400 threads. So the recommended daily dose is around 30 milligrams per day, and therefore 1 gram will last you for a month or so. 1 tablespoon, which is about 2 grams of saffron, delivers 28% of the recommended daily doses of manganese and 3% of the recommended daily doses of vitamin C. It also contains dietary fiber, vitamin A, vitamin B6, magnesium, potassium, phosphorus, and omega-3 essential fats. And since it has only 6 calories, it's ideal for any diet as well. This spice exhibits also an exceptional nutritional profile. It's rich in crocin, saffronal, picrocrocin, carotenoids, zeaxanthin, and other antioxidants that scavenge oxidative stress and help you fight infections. Potassium, another mineral found in saffron, regulates also the heart rate and blood pressure. Copper and manganese are used by the human body to produce superoxide dismutase, which is again a very potent antioxidant enzyme. And clinical studies have evaluated doses ranging from 20 to 400 milligrams per day of saffron, and dosages up to 1.5 grams per day of saffron are thought to be safe. Toxic effects were reported only for daily doses that exceeded 5 grams. So which saffron products are safe to use and what do you have to pay attention to? Genuine saffron, as we've mentioned, is non-toxic and well tolerated by most people when used at the recommended dosage that we've discussed. Some reported side effects of saffron include headaches, nausea, dizziness, vomiting, and mania, especially if you are bipolar. Saffron can also aggravate asthma symptoms. No drug interactions have been reported with saffron, but interactions with anti-aggregating drugs are theoretically possible. Also, do not use saffron if you have bleeding disorders. And apart from the strengths of saffron that you can find in any well-assorted spice shop, you will nowadays find also some great saffron supplements. And by the way, we are not endorsed by any of those manufacturers. This is only some of the products that we can recommend after researching the market. So no paid promotions here. One product that we found that we think is great is called Afron. It's manufactured by Farm Active Biotech Products in Madrid, Spain. Unfortunately, you cannot easily find it in the US. But you have one source, which is BCN Health, and they have a product that is called Saffron Ultra. Then we have Sati Real, made by PLT Health Solutions in Morristown, New Jersey, and included in select saffron products like the one by Life Extension called Optimized Saffron. Then we have Saffronal that is manufactured by Sigma Aldrich and included in some saffron supplements like the one by One Body called Saffron 8825. Saffron is also included in much smaller amounts in some vision and eye formulas, and while extremely effective for vision health, it's not enough for much cognitive benefit. So the concentration in these formulas is very low, and therefore it will not give you the benefits. Performance Lab Vision contains 1 milligram of saffron extract, for example. It's very effective for reducing glare from computer screens and headlights during nighttime driving, and therefore also reducing eye fatigue from the monitor flicker. However, the dosage in this supplement, in our opinion, is too low for any real cognitive benefit. Keep in mind also that saffron is the most valuable medicinal food plant on the planet, or one of the most valuable ones. And this makes it a primary target, of course, for unscrupulous marketers and adulteration. And common adulterants include mixing saffron with things like beet, pomegranate fibers, and red dyed silk fibers to decrease, of course, the cost of saffron. Sometimes also the flowers of other plants, including safflower, marigold, arnica, and tinted grasses, are fraudulently mixed with genuine saffron stigmas. And a common mislabeling of turmeric, curcuma longa, as Indian saffron or American saffron or Mexican saffron can also be easily mistaken for a genuine saffron, but it is not, so careful out there. When saffron, real saffron, is used for therapeutic purposes, such as a nootropic supplement, adulteration will make it completely useless or even harmful. And if you have questions about saffron or you need advice, please do not hesitate to contact us, shop@lyranara.com. I'm also going to post the complete contact information, including our toll-free phone numbers, in the description box below for you. If you've enjoyed this presentation, please support our work by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Also hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on other videos that come out weekly where we talk about natural health solutions. And with all that being said, Stay healthy until next time.